Hi, I'm Dr. Andrea Labuti, and today I want to talk about what you can do to foster connection and tradition with your child with autism at the holidays. And this is really important because a lot of kids with autism seem very aloof, very uninterested in what's going on around them. Well, if you take that opinion or you believe that to be true, then you're really missing out on an incredible opportunity to bond and let your child feel a part of something, even if they don't seem like they're interested. And I'm gonna tell you why I know that. My son is 14 years old, and he has much more language now than he ever did. And for many years, we would go about our business, putting the tree up, decorating the lights, outside, and all this stuff, listening to holiday music. And it wasn't until this year that my son made it very clear to me that he loves the Christmas tree. He wants to see the decorations. He wants to see the stockings hung. He wants to listen to Christmas music. We get in the car and he puts the Christmas music on and he sings to it too. So had I not continued to just, include him and let him do whatever part he wanted in it, because he, maybe didn't seem interested, I would have lost a big opportunity. And now I feel like, as my family is getting older, we have these traditions that really bond us as a family, and it's such a beautiful thing. The other thing I want to do here is talk about 15 awesome ideas to facilitate that connection. So I am going to start with number one. So these are activities. Decorate the tree. Okay, that seems sort of straightforward. Whatever your child wants to participate, does he want to put ornaments on? Does he want to help with the lights? Does he just want to turn the lights on? Does he want to put the star on top of the tree? If you include your child, and I've seen this with my youngest son and my oldest son, that, I had no idea how important it was to them until I did some things on my own and they were really upset that I didn't include them. So again, include them in the process in whatever little way or big way they want to be included. Number two, decorate your house, right? Give some of the responsibility to your child with autism. Maybe it's just hanging the stockings. Maybe it is hanging the wreath on the door. We have a snow globe tradition. We take all the snow globes out and we put them on the mantle. I love snow globes, and my son loves to just shake them up and put them out there. That's just sort of what we do. All right, so that's number two. Number three, how about getting an advent calendar? Those are really fun. I have one that's wooden. You open it up and I put little Christmas tree ornaments in there, and they open it every morning, and then they take the little tabletop tree and they put the little ornaments on the tabletop tree. And I've been doing that since they were very, very little, and now they look forward to it. They expect it. And again, it's just a bonding thing that I can do with my kids as a family. And my son with autism, even though you wouldn't think it from appearances, loves all of it. Number four, holiday music. Okay, in the car, sitting by the fire, play the holiday music. Engage your child with it. Ask them to pick their favorite songs or sing with them. Holiday music is really good for two reasons for kids with autism, especially. Number one, a lot of them really enjoy music. It's very soothing. It's true for all of us, right? And number two, it's just another way for them to feel like they have some input into the environment if they get to choose the Christmas songs or the holiday songs that they like. All right, idea number five, okay? Five, watch holiday shows. Now, these things may seem sort of like, okay, we do all these things anyway. I say them in this context because if you include your child with autism, no matter how verbal or nonverbal they are, and you give them choices, you'll see that they are a part of something, a part of the family, a part of the holiday season. The other night, my son came to me and said, it's a holiday movie night. And he said, what movie will we watch? And I said, well, we could watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or the Polar Express. And he chose the Polar Express. So it's just, again, another bonding, connecting thing you can do. Okay, so that was number five. Number six, shop for toys together and then donate the toys. Wrap them, or depending on where you're dropping them off, make this a potential new tradition. You're going out to the store, you can ask your child to pick out some toys for other boys or girls that are not as fortunate. And then you can go through the process of having him or her drop them off to a donation center. Number 7, you can do the same thing with food. Okay, shop for food, get some stuff together for the pantries, and have your child help pick out some foods that maybe he or she likes, and then go bring them to the food pantry. Again, another tradition that is really fun and good on so many levels. All right, number 8, maybe you start a food drive or a toy drive with your child at their school. We did this once with soldiers overseas get some supplies together, and it was really great fun, and all my kids got involved, and we felt really good about it, and we did something good for people. So that is something that your kids will remember, and again, you're creating something more than just the I want presents. You're helping other people, so it's a really warm fuzzy feeling when you do it with your kids. Number 9, bake cookies. Okay, your child with autism may or may not want to do this. You can make them. They could be the cookie tasters, or maybe they just want to decorate. Maybe they just want to put some sprinkles on or some frosting, or maybe they just want to be the tasters. But baking cookies, especially with some holiday music playing, is a fun thing to do as a family that your child can really appreciate, again, even if they don't seem like they're appreciating it on the outside. All right, number 10. This is my absolute favorite, and it is something that I just started doing last week, and that is go for a walk on the beach and sing Christmas songs. No music or anything, just your own versions of Christmas songs with your kids. Now, it doesn't have to be the beach, obviously, if you're not near the beach, but we went to the beach, freezing cold, bundled up, and we just walked along the beach, and we just started singing. It was just like a natural thing to do, and we had so much fun. And what was really, really awesome is when we got home, my son with autism, who wasn't singing with us at the beach, I was singing and then my other sons were singing, but when we got home, he started singing Christmas songs, and it was just really cool. So you know that they are connecting and enjoying what you're doing when things like that happen. All right, number 11. Make up your own new tradition. Now, I saw something the other day for the first time, and that was Christmas tree lights on a Jeep decorated to the nines. Like, there were so many colors, and it was just so beautiful. I've never seen a car decorated like that. Maybe your kid really likes lights. I know my son was thrilled with that Jeep. We all were. It was just such a beautiful thing. Or maybe you do something more simple, like just sticking the antlers on the windows. Something, just, ask your child, see what they want to do. They'll let you know. And, just, again, fun holiday things that you can do together. All right, number 12. Okay, this one is, I think, really special and sort of old-fashioned, but caroling. Getting a group of people together and going door to door and caroling in your neighborhood. I've done that a few times, and it is really, really fun. I think about trick-or-treating. My son with autism isn't into candy, believe it or not, but we go trick-or-treating with the kids. He gets a costume on, and he enjoys going around and having the experience. So I think caroling, even if they're not participating per se with the singing, can be another fun thing that you can do that can feel like a new tradition unless you're already doing it. And you don't necessarily have to just carol in the neighborhood. You can go to a nursing home. You can go to a place and spread cheer that way. All right, number 13, go to a nursing home. Bring some cookies or bring some ornaments, spread some cheer. So the ornaments can be something that maybe the residents can hang on their door, on their doorknobs. You can make them yourself. They don't have to be ornate or, really complicated. Just a good deed, sharing with your child a good deed and spreading some cheer at a nursing home. I think that's a really good idea. All right, number 14, and this is a really fun one, especially if your child likes pictures. Make a holiday card together. A lot of us are doing holiday cards now with pictures of our kids. Have your child take the picture, or have your child pick the picture. Or if you don't want to do pictures, have them, put the cards in the envelopes or put the stamps on, or just do one tiny piece of it. Maybe put the envelopes into the mailbox, whatever your child is willing to do, make it a fun event and include them. All right, number 15, last one for now. Make some ornaments together. There are so many easy crafts and more elaborate crafts you can do, whether you buy little craft kits together or you make up your own. That's just a really fun thing to do, and it's again, it's including your child and it's quality time that you're spending with your child. So anyway, the takeaway that I want you to understand, the reason I'm doing this video is the importance of including your child, no matter how much your child doesn't seem interested. Now, I am not suggesting if your child is not interested and says, no, 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 doesn't want to do it, that you force them. Absolutely not. But I can tell you this from experience. My son is very averse to doing new things, but when I've gently prodded and said, oh, come on, just put one ornament on, or just do this, like one little thing, and you ease them into it, it becomes a thing that they want to do, that he wants to do. Sometimes you have to help them step out of their comfort zone, because what I've heard from so many autistic adults and teenagers is they want to belong, they want to be included, but maybe they just are socially awkward and they don't know how. So you as parents can really do a lot of good, because there's so many activities around the holiday seasons that are perfect for togetherness and connection that can help you facilitate that. So I hope you really enjoyed this. If you would like to do two things for me: one, put some comments, tell me about your favorite holiday traditions, things that have worked. I'd love to hear about it. Number two, if you want to download, click on the link below. You can download the link to get a free copy of the PDF of all the 15 items, the awesome ideas to facilitate connection, so you guys can have it in an easy downloadable form. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. We're here to change what the world believes about autism, to make our lives and their lives better. Have a great holiday.